as soon as I got out of the ring with Selby, they were already talking about the fight with Carl. And then obviously I had to come through his test at Windsor Park, which really wasn't a massive test. And then it would just more or less go from there. So I was in the gym, working, training, preparing, trying to work on a few things what maybe needed for Carl. Work on a few game plans. I've more or less said from day one, I just can't wait to fight. I know that the camp is a process of it. You've got to get ready and prepared. You've got to get your body into physical shape. You've got to get the mind into mental shape. But I just want to be in there now. I just want to be in there in trading blows and seeing what he's got. Visualised many times in front of me, but now I want to do it for real.
Are you more excited going into it as a champion? You've obviously never defended the belt before, and now you get to go in as a champion instead of a challenger. Is there a different level of excitement or nervousness or anxiety?
No, just I'll probably talk to belt before I go. You're not going anywhere. No, that's it really. For about 5 or 6 times I defended the WBC International, and I know it's not at the same level, but when you're a champion, you get used to defending it, and worked hard to get to that stage, and just little glances at belt and being called the champ and stuff like that, it makes you want to carry that on.
It's so much more than just the belt for the winner. It's the future and 3 or 4 just huge fights straight off the bat for whoever wins, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's life-changing. It's keeping that run going, keeping that momentum going is a massive, massive factor in boxing. Look at Carl. He lost in 2016 against Santa Cruz. 2017 with his world title. And it's not until late 2018 that he's got another shot. It doesn't happen overnight. I feel like I'm just in my prime years, and I want to go on, like I say, and start the next chapter, go over to the States, have the big unification fights and be part of the big nights.
This is your time, you feel like, and this is absolutely the time you have to step up, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. I stepped up to win the world title when, 4-1 underdog, no one giving me a chance whatsoever. Stepped up to play, boxed Lee Selby's ears off, and no one expected that. And once again, no one expects me to go out there and beat Carl, because Carl's this superior level, this elite level, and so I keep on heading.
Does it frustrate you being the underdog, or does it motivate you?
I'm used to it, to be honest with you. I'm used to it by now. I've been underdog since I've laced gloves on. You won't do this, you won't do that, won't win an area title, won't win a British title, won't win a European title, get found out, get dropped. I keep on hearing it, but I don't know. I'm happy, I'm smiling. Who else does it? Who else goes and wins a world title on a night like we had in May 19th, to straight into another big name, into a pay-per-view fight with another big, say, world name, back-to-back? No one does it. Normally a fighter will win a world title and then they'll have the defence just to calm down and settle them down. Sad that, you know what I mean? We're not about that. We want the big nights and the big fights, and like I say, 2 big names back-to-back like Lee Selby and Carl Frampton. Start of 2018, nobody had ever thought I'd be fighting them 2 guys.
So the fight with Lee Selby, that all got a little bit venomous in the build-up. It wasn't, it wasn't crazy. There weren't tables flying or nothing like that. But there was quite a bit of bad blood, wasn't there? It's fair to say. And Carl, at the beginning, when you first announced the fight, it all seemed quite respectful. But now you get closer and closer to the fight. Are you seeing his face around and getting more and more annoyed at him and starting to feel a bit of spite? I don't get
annoyed. I think Carl's very serious, a bit miserable, to be honest with you. Because, for me, you can't go around just chatting civilised and, in the week of the build, the week of press conference, having civilised chats and nice and steady, and then in interviews being a bit bitchy and a bit snipey. It's like, you want it over, mate, you know what I mean? Maybe the doubt is creeping him. Maybe he don't realise it's a bigger task than he first thought. Beforehand, they've let's have it right, before May 19th, he thought we were going to be fighting Lee Selby after, not me. All of a sudden, everything's changed and he's got us to prepare for Warrington. I have thought at times that he's underestimated me, maybe looking past me, but then he might see stuff on social media, how confident I am, how you know, on training. You know, that might be getting to him, I don't know.
He compares his past fights to yours and who he's fought. The fighters he's beaten are better than anyone you've ever faced.
Blah,
Do you agree
blah,
with
blah.
that?
Well, you know, living in past, man. Leeds United used to be best in Europe, but we're not no more, are we? I know there's a lot of fans who live in past. You just got to, you know, go with the present. Yeah, he keeps bringing in this levels thing. That's why I want to fight you, Carl, because I believe that I'm better than you.
Whose corner are you in?
Warrington.
Frampton.
Live and exclusive on BT Sport Box Office.